All right, it's that time of day, 3 o'clock. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Great Day Connecticut. I'm joined by the lovely Caitlin Francis today. Karen's taking the day off. It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Yes, so we're going to talk all things football coming up. But in the meantime, I need to talk about figure skating because it was quite the day yesterday.
Yeah, you had a nice afternoon watching?
All I did was watch figure skating. I didn't watch one thing about football. I didn't even know if everybody kept telling me it was wild card weekend.
Yeah, we don't. So we talked about wild card weekend on Friday, leading into the playoffs here, because we aired 2 games right here on WFSB. We'll talk all about it in just a second.
Okay.
And what was your reaction?
My reaction was, I don't know what's happening. I thought it was about poker and playing in the casinos.
So, so you went to figure skating.
I went to figure skating. It was on NBC. I do apologize for switching the channel from CBS. But Mariah Bell, she won. She was fantastic. And the ice dancers were just I know nobody cares, but
but you're saying that this is like a prelim for a Winter Olympics,
absolutely.
right?
Madison Chalk and Evan Bates, they were phenomenal. The athleticism involved in this is just unbelievable. I know football's great, but I just wanted to throw
totally different, right?
Totally different.
Yeah, but
completely different.
You have to, and you enjoy it, so that's all that matters.
Yes. All right. Today's Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday.
Yep.
Well, it's actually not the birthday, but they celebrated on the 3rd Monday of January.
Well, his birthday was marked this past weekend.
Exactly.
So
it's not
we celebrate it on the 3rd Monday of the month.
Did you learn? I mean, I learned so much. It didn't pass in Congress first when they tried to pass the bill to have this as a holiday.
To mark today as the occasion, yes.
To mark and then soon after, the King Center looked for support from the corporate community and the general public. The success of this strategy was cemented when musician Stevie Wonder released the single Happy Birthday to popularize the campaign in 1980 and hosted the Rally for Peace press conference in 1981. 6 million signatures were collected for a petition for Congress to pass the law, and it is considered the largest petition in favor of an issue in United States.
Yeah, isn't that incredible?
History.
Stevie Wonder.
That's so awesome. I love this whole story.
First of all, that's one of my favorite renditions of Happy Birthday.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's because it's got so much life. It's so jovial. And I feel like it's such a nice way to honor Dr. King's birthday.
He spent time here in Simsbury, Connecticut.
Yes.
Yep. So we're grateful to have had him visit here, and we celebrate his legacy today, Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
And not just today. I mean, obviously we see all the posts on social media sharing his iconic quotes circulated today, but it's nice to honor his legacy throughout the year.
100%. We're also honoring the late Betty White. It's her 100th birthday. It would have been our 100th birthday today.
She was so close.
She was so close, hanging in there. She almost did it, 99.
Look at her. What a sweet lady.
Sweet lady. We got a great interview coming up in just a bit that Karen and I did back in 2010, I think it was, 2010 or 2011? 2010. But Google has spread rose petals all across its search site in honor of her her name was Rose on the Golden Girls. So that's pretty cool. They're
like little Easter eggs, so you have to go find them.
Oh, really?
Which is really fun. I think it gives you something to do today that's kind of lighthearted and positive. And
you have to Google Betty White, though, from what I understand. So if you Google Betty White, it'll come up.
But there's a lot of reasons to Google her today, and we're going to have more on that coming up because there's a national challenge going around. Really wonderful cause. Obviously, she did so much wonderful work.
The Golden Girls from 1985 to 92. She had more than 120 acting credits to her name. The Television Hall of Fame inductees roles included Sue Ann Nivens, The Mary Tyler Moore Show, and in the 70s, Elka Ostrovsky on Hot in Cleveland.
Did you ever watch Hot in Cleveland?
I never did. With Valerie Bertinelli?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I understand it was a really good show.
It was pretty funny. But yeah, I mean, her career spanned decades. They called her the first lady of TV.
I think she is.
I don't think anybody could ever top her career.
Too bad she didn't make it to 100, but we're still honoring her.
I mean, basically, it was 3 weeks. I feel like we got to give it to her, right?
Yeah. Do people pay for Netflix? Is that what happens?
They do pay for Netflix.
They do?
You don't.
I don't know how to use it, first of all. Somebody put it on my
You click.
Somebody put it on my TV. I probably shouldn't be admitting this, but it's there, and I just click on it.
You click? So you're not, somebody else is paying for your service?
Yes, somebody else is paying for my service.
Oh.
I'm a part of his family.
It's fine.
Is that okay?
Yeah. You're family.
I'm family.
You're family. It's fine. It's no big deal. Yeah. But yeah, they're upping the prices again.
I'm not going to take it anymore.
I know. People are not happy about this.
How much now?
It's
$20 or something? No.
So it depends on
$15.49.
Yeah, it depends on the service. Like basic plan is going to cost $9.99.
That's not, you know, for all the content that they put out,
it's
and
really
for
not
all the
terrible.
original productions that they put out, and for all the staff and all the salaries that they have to pay, raise the price. Who cares? Everybody loves it.
I mean, you're paying for a lot of.
Says the guy not paying for it, right?
I think.
Don't worry, I'm paying for it in one way or another. Trust me.
I feel like the real issue that people are having is because now we're paying for so many separate streaming services that it starts to add up. And the whole premise of having these streaming services was that you cut the tie to the cable.
I have not done that, I'm afraid.
I haven't either.
I don't know how to, I don't know if I could, I don't even know if I could operate without that.
Well,
they control my alarm in my house. They control my my streaming services. Well, not streaming services, but the TV, the internet, everything else. They got it. Everything else I'm tied to. They got it going on.
I know. Well, so I think that's really what people are having a hard time with. But you're right. It's not that, and it's not a drastic increase either. So hopefully,
all right, it's fine. Beginning to look a lot like Christmas to Tim Allen.
Yes.
He's going to come back.
Very excited
I'm excited about this too.
I love, okay, so this is, I grew up watching these movies. Are you a fan of?
Total fan.
The Santa Claus?
Absolutely.
Yep. Tim Allen was like one of the best to play the character.
Yep.
And so Disney Plus has announced that he is going to reprise his role from the franchise. And he's going to be Santa once again.
He's going to play an older Saint Nick who sets out to find someone to take over his duties. And that means giving children across the world toys.
Yes.
And being good.
So it's going to be a series, though. It's not going to be...
It's a streaming series set to begin in March. So I guess we're going to have to stay tuned for that and see what happens.
Are they filming in March, though? They're not going to...
That's the whole thing. Who wants to watch Christmas in March unless you're watching the Hallmark Channel like I do consistently?
I was going to say, I think a lot of people watch... Because it's, what, Christmas on Fridays?
Christmas Fridays, I think it is. I love it.
A lot of people do,
all
though.
Year long.
It gives you a lot of joy, right?
Absolutely. Fake
Keep
snow.
the spirit going.
Fake snow and love.
You can watch all the Connecticut scenes play out.
Absolutely. Yeah, everybody goes to Connecticut. Half the movies are filmed here in Connecticut. It's awesome.
It's really nice.
All right, Ed Sheeran.
We went from...
What is it? What's he want? He wants a crypt?
We went from really holly jolly to crypt
Morbid.
keeper.
Crypt keeper.
I know. He wants. He's making an unusual addition to his English countryside estate.
What's he doing? He's adding a burial chamber?
Yep.
That's a little weird.
Or maybe it's practical. I don't know. I mean, everyone's got to...
I guess he wants his family to be together.
I guess everyone's got to go somewhere.
It's he submitted architectural drawings for the burial zone. It would sit beneath a chapel on the grounds and would include a small crypt. Well, that's delightful. Thank you.
I mean, maybe it's practical.
All right, now when I say Heidi Klum, do you think singer?
No.
I think supermodel.
Supermodel, yeah.
So what's going on?
So she's joining forces with Snoop Dogg.
All right.
Yep. They're releasing a dance single called Chai Tea with Heidi. Did I sell that?
I think it's awesome.
But, so this is, she's released one single before. I don't know if it's because she's an actual singer. I think she just wanted to, have a little fun. So she had a holiday hit that was released 16 years ago. It's called Wonderland. And so now she's really into this. She's having a great time. She's a huge Snoop fan.
She was married to a real singer, Seal. Right?
Yeah.
And that went awry, so they're no longer together.
Correct.
But he can really sing.
He really can.
Maybe he's teaching her. Maybe he's giving her lessons on how to sing. Who knows?
Maybe. What was that song? It was like it wasn't a one-hit wonder, but it was Kissed From a Rose? Yeah.
Kissed, absolutely. I remember that one.
Yep.
Absolutely. All right, now we're talking football.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
So we can flip-flop back and forth if you want to go back to
I know the Patriots
skating.
lost, and they lost big. It was terrible. We're just, and I feel bad. The Patriots game, they lost 47-17.
It was not a pretty sight.
Eek.
Okay, so we have a lot of Patriots fans, obviously, here in Connecticut, across New England. Yeah, it was not good. It was not good.
No, not good. And the temperature was like 0.
Yeah, we were talking about this in our meeting this morning because, a lot of a lot of fans from here in New England actually drove to Buffalo because they were selling playoff tickets for $30.
Right, because it was 0 degrees. Who's going to want to sit out there
with a wind chill of like negative 10?
Brutal.
10 below.
Brutal.
People went. I mean, this was, it wasn't one of the, I guess it technically wasn't one of the coldest games in playoff history, but.
I saw that in history. I saw that on the history. It was like somebody played somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
And right, and it was cold.
I think it was in Green Bay.
I think it was in Green Bay. I think you're absolutely right.
But yeah, so it was basically a bloodbath.
What happened to the Buccaneers, my Tom Brady?
Okay, so yeah, let's move to Tom Brady here. Tom Brady, of course, once again, won.
The GOAT?
Yep, he is the GOAT. There's Rob Gronkowski, Gronk Spike.
Don't you just love Rob Gronkowski?
I know, we do. I think everybody has to love Rob Gronkowski. But yeah, so again, dominating the field here. I mean, I don't understand why people bet against.
Look at what I missed yesterday. But now,
why do you bet against Tom Brady? I just don't understand.
I would never bet against Tom Brady.
So yeah, anyway, the Bucs ended up beating the Eagles yesterday in their wild card game. So here we go. This, like that front flip there into the end zone.
That's unbelievable. All right, now the 49ers hold on for a dramatic 23-17 upset against the Cowboys.
Yeah. I don't
See how good I can read the prompter?
This is very good. You're on your way to
Sports Hall of Fame announcing.
I know. So I understand that people are calling this an upset. I don't necessarily know if I like that term for this game.
Okay.
I feel like it was pretty evenly matched, but it's Cowboys. I don't know.
It all looks the same to me. Got some guys running around on a field.
Yeah, and we were talking about this too this morning because Jimmy Garoppolo, former Patriots player who was traded years ago to the 49ers.
Do we have an up-close picture of Mr. Garoppolo? I don't think we do.
We call him Jimmy GQ. Garoppolo, yeah.
Who cares what his last name is? He's stunning.
He is handsome, right?
They don't call him Mr. GQ. What do they call him?
Jimmy GQ.
Jimmy GQ.
See, he is a handsome-looking man.
That much I know.
Yes,
yep,
indeed.
Absolutely. All right, and then the Chiefs advanced with a dominant 42-21 victory over the Steelers. Poor Marnie. Her Pittsburgh Steelers went down the tubes, and we apologize for that.
A lot of these games were not even close at all.
Yeah, it's really weird. The differences were pretty dramatic.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I guess with Wild Card Weekend, you sort of expect that because they're not evenly matched teams a lot. So we're seeing that kind of play out here with a lot of these games. So
should we both make a prediction right now as to who's going to win the Super Bowl? Yeah, what do you think?
I'm going Bucs all the way. What about you?
I'm going the Bills.
Are you? You're betting against Tom Brady.
I'm betting against Tom Brady. I'm going for the Bills. You heard it right here first.
Okay.
All right.
What are we putting? Are we putting anything down?
I'll take you to lunch.
Okay.
All right. Very good. All right. The NFL has confirmed Snoop Dogg is actually going to be in the halftime show.
Maybe Heidi Klum will join him.
Maybe Heidi Klum will join him. All right. That's fun.